Welcome back to our Community Voices segment. Joining us today is the most haunted city on earth podcast, Miss Madison and Mr. Chris. Thank you all for being here.
Thanks for having us.
During the scariest month of the year.
Yes, it is. We love it.
Yes. So it is October, and as you all know, Savannah is one of the most haunted cities in America, right? Mm-hmm. So let's talk about why October is so big for Savannah. But before we do that, let's get into how this podcast started.
Absolutely. Yeah, we basically, Chris and I were friends before we started the podcast, and every time we got together, we were always talking about new ghost theories and stories that we heard, or, you know, spooky things in general.
We're ghost enthusiasts.
Ghost enthusiasts, yeah, exactly. And so my husband, JT, because he owns Red Eye Film Productions as well with me, so he was like, you know what would be interesting is if we just put you guys on camera and you just have your conversations, but on camera, and see if people listen to it. And they did. So, yeah.
Yeah, you all have been able to grow your platform to over 200,000 followers on TikTok, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yes.
That is pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah. TikTok loves the ghost stories. People just can't get enough of them, honestly.
Yes. Yeah. So speaking of that, like we said, it is October. It's one of the spookiest months of the year, right? And we are in one of the spookiest cities. So can you all kind of tell us why Savannah is so important or so popping during October?
Oh yeah, people are drawn to the spooky. They love the spooky, and because Savannah embraces its spooky history and loves to retell the stories, we've got dozens of ghost tours and so many haunted locations that people come from all around the world just to have these experiences. And of course, October being, you know, the spookiest month of the year, as celebrated. You know, the reason why we celebrate Halloween is because we believe that on Halloween, the veil is very thin, so spirits can cross over. It's the time of the year when death starts rearing its head for winter. And so a lot of people believe that that's when spirits are the most active. So it definitely draws people to spooky locations.
So if you are a ghost enthusiast, a paranormal seeker like you all, right? What is the perfect Savannah Halloween? Can you all give me what you all would do for your perfect Savannah Halloween?
Ooh.
Oh, wow. You know, there are several locations that you go to. I would say that the Sorrel Weed House is probably at the top of the list of places that you can go, you can encounter, go inside, have a tour. There are countless ghost tours, and so many of them are wonderful. And you know, do your research to find what best suits what you're looking for, because there are some people who are some tours lean on humor, and some tours lean on evidence, and some tours lean on folklore. And so you can really determine what suits you best, what interests you as far as the paranormal and supernatural go. Oh, and stay at a haunted hotel. We have a number of them. Marshall House, 1790. You can stay at the mansion, Bardo.
The Bardo, Hotel Bardo now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So have you all gotten to stay a night in one of these haunted hotels?
Oh, yes.
Yes, actually.
So we're active investigators.
Okay.
We go all around the country to haunted locations, and we establish an investigation. We actually just recently did the 1790. We stayed in the notorious room 204, which is where the purported ghost of the building resides. And yeah, we had a great time.
Oh, yeah.
Well, before we wrap, can you all kind of tell us a little bit about what you've seen lately in Savannah? Or what's the coolest story that you've gotten to witness yourself? Not that you've heard, that's actually happened to you.
Ooh.
Oh, my word. It does get kind of harrowing to try to figure out what is the most. One of the most recent ones happened to Patty during a segment that she came to do for The Bridge. She came to our studio where we have a bunch of haunted objects. And I could say that the haunted objects give us almost daily encounters with strangeness and oddities. There's one of our haunted objects we think really interferes with all technology. Wow. You know, when we never had any technological problems, we brought this item in, and all of a sudden, you know, our feed started going down, our connectivity started going awry. I would say that recently Patty came to us, and we had haunted objects out for her to see for The Bridge, and it really affected her. It was having a kind of a physical effect on her, and it was like, maybe this wasn't the greatest idea.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because we put out I would say our most haunted.
The most haunted objects we put right in front of her, right?
Yeah, so it was just a combination of everything. With our creepy bear, Mr. Nope, we had the bone saw that was used in amputations as well in front of her.
And creepy clown doll.
Yeah,
Well,
creepy
I'm
clown
very
doll.
thankful that we did not bring those haunted objects into this
What do you mean?
studio.
No, we have it right here.
Yeah, they were going to. We were going to have some haunted objects for you all, but I'm very scared of stuff like that. So we're like, okay, maybe not. And now that you tell me Patty was affected,
Yep.
I knew it. My intuition was
Very
like, no,
respectful,
you can't
yeah,
handle.
Exactly.
You cannot handle that, Tyler. But thank you all so much for sharing this with us. And if people want to come, are they able to tour your studios? Is that a thing that you all do?
So we are currently operating in the building of where the Savannah Underground is. So you can visit us at the Savannah Underground over on West Boundary Street.
And the Savannah Underground is an interactive horror experience, so that you go and there are actors that give you the experience of being in a haunted location with all kinds of haunted activity.
Yep.
Wow, very cool. Well, thank you all for coming on here and sharing this with us. I mean, it's the perfect time of year. So if you all are looking for any spooky October activities, or if you're just interested in this, I mean, you could do it all year round here in Savannah. So why not take advantage of the opportunity? So when we come back, we've got some more news for you. You're watching WSAV.